Hey guys, welcome back everybody. Hope you all are doing great. Guys, one of my subscriber has requested me to make one video on encapsulation and decapsulation with example. So today in this video we are going to understand encapsulation and decapsulation with a real time example. First of all, what is the meaning of encapsulation and decapsulation? Guys, the meaning of encapsulation is adding extra information with actual data. Adding extra information with actual data is known as encapsulation, and removing that extra information with actual data is known as decapsulation. For an example, suppose you want to send a letter to your friend, right? So you will write the letter, right? You are going to put the message on the paper, and after that to send it to your friend, right? To your friend address, you have to put your letter in the envelope, and on the envelope you are going to write the address, source address, destination address, right? So that is what, that is extra information. Why we have put the letter in envelope, why we have added the address? To send, to send the letter to the correct destination, to the correct destination. In the same way, whenever a device need to send a data to any other device, first device have to add some extra information to send the data. For an example, if you want to access the web page of Google server, right? So Google server is somewhere on the internet, right? You know, there will be some address, right? Some IP address, MAC address, right, of the devices. Maybe Google server is using one public IP address. So my computer, my system, my device need to send one request to the Google server. That is maybe HTTP request or HTTPS request. But to send that request to the Google server, my device have to add address here. Destination IP address, destination MAC address, destination port number, right? And that particular thing is called encapsulation. And when server will receive it, server need what? Actual information, that is HTTP request message. So server is going to remove all the extra information like destination IP, destination MAC, or destination port number. That particular thing is called decapsulation. Okay. So for an example, here I have one PC, and PC is connected with one, let's say, gateway device, and then internet. And on the internet, we have one server, let's say Google server, google.com. IP address is, let's say, 100.1.1.1. This is the public IP address. Port number 80 and 443 is enabled over here on this server. And your PC have one IP, let's say 10.1.1.1. Gateway IP address is 10.100, right? MAC address over here is A, MAC address over here is B, C, D, E, F. Correct? These are the MAC addresses. So now, if you want to access google.com, in the browser you are going to type the domain name or IP address. This is browser. Here I can type IP address if I don't have DNS server, right? If there is DNS, then simply we can put the domain name, right? Like 100. IP address is 100.1.1.1. At the end, my machine is going to send request to the IP address only, not to domain name, right? If there is DNS server and you are typing the domain name, so your machine is going to resolve it into the IP address first. Then my machine will generate HTTP request message, HTTP request message. And as you know, all TCP protocol first establish TCP connection, right? So it will perform three-way handshake. It will send SYN message. Again, in the SYN message, source port will be what? See, the actual message over here is what? TCP SYN message. TCP SYN message is my actual information. But to whom I want to send this SYN message? To the Google server, right? So here address should be attached. we have to attach the address here, right? We need to add extra information. So extra information at transport layer is known as TCP header, right? And guys, if I will talk about the PDU at all the layer, like PDU at transport layer is called segment, right? PDU at network layer is called packet, and PDU at data link layer is called frame, right? Frame means extra information plus actual data. Packet means IPv4 header or IPv6 header plus extra information. Segment means TCP header or UDP header plus actual information. That is PDU, right? So here at transport layer, we are going to call data to segment, and segment means my actual SYN message plus extra information. In extra information, source port number 1025, any random port number, and destination port number 443. Now we can call it segment. Then at network layer, we'll have what? Source IP, which is 10.1.1.1, destination IP 100.1.1.1, and protocol value TCP, protocol number, and TTL value will be there. Right now we can call it to packet. Then data link layer. Data link layer is going to add what? Ethernet header, source MAC, A, destination MAC, MAC address of default gateway, B, and type, right? Like type code of IPv4 protocol. This particular thing is called frame. And then physical layer is going to convert it into bits, right? So see the actual information, this is actual information, this is actual data, correct? This is TCP header, right? This is IP header, or we can say network layer header, and this is Ethernet header, correct? Right? This is what? Frame, this is packet, this is segment. After that, physical layer is going to transmit it from this link. Router will receive, router is going to remove layer 2 header, and it is going to add new layer 2 header here, right? Then it will forward to internet router. Internet router is also going to remove layer 2 header, and it will add new layer 2 header, then it will forward to server, right? Server is going to receive what? Bits. At which layer? At physical layer, right? Then physical layer is going to convert bits into frame, right? And then it will hand over to data link layer. Data link layer is going to receive what? Frame, and it will open the frame. Inside the frame there are two things: packet plus header, and in the header, source MAC is there, source MAC and destination MAC, there. So at data link layer, ARPA protocol is going to check destination MAC. If destination MAC will match, then it will accept the frame, and it is going to check the type field, right? In the Ethernet type code is IPv4, so it is going to remove this extra header, extra information, and it will hand over actual packet to IPv4 protocol. IPv4 protocol is going to open the packet. Inside the packet, again there are two things: segment plus header. And again inside the header there are two information: source IP and destination IP, right? Then protocol field, TTL value. Now network layer is going to check destination IP. If destination IP will match, it will check protocol field, and it will remove the header. It will remove this extra header, and it will hand over segment to TCP protocol, because you can see here in the protocol value will be the protocol ID of TCP protocol, right? Now TCP protocol is going to receive segment, and in the segment again there are two things: One is SYN message, means actual data plus again header. And inside the header, there are two things: source port and destination port. It will check destination port. Destination port is 80. Directly it will hand over SYN message, actual message, to HTTP protocol. It will remove again header, and it will hand over this SYN message to TCP protocol, right, like HTTP protocol, right. And then it will, server will get to know about the connection, like someone is trying to establish connection, right. It will send SYN plus ACK message. So you can see sender machine is adding extra information with actual data, right. It's adding extra information with actual data at each layer, and receiver machine is removing that extra information with actual data, right. So this adding extra information with actual data referred to encapsulation, and removing extra information with actual data is referred to decapsulation. Okay, so hope now it is clear what is encapsulation and decapsulation. Okay, and for the encapsulation and decapsulation we should have same protocol on sender machine and receiver machine, even on all these devices between source and destination, right. So at layer 2, all the devices between source and destination are going to swap, change the layer 2 header, right. So protocol is ARPA and it should be same. Then at network layer, data like transport layer, protocol should be same. Then only encapsulation and decapsulation can be performed. Okay, so this is what is encapsulation and decapsulation. Hope it is clear to you. If yes, if you have learned something from this video, then please hit on like button, guys. If you are new on the channel, if you have not subscribed this channel till now, then please subscribe this channel. I will meet you soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.